What you don't know is maybe most of her following are men, and your product cannot be used by men, and that's going to be a wrong influencer for your product, because men are definitely not going to buy your product. So you're going to ask yourself, so how can I know that most of our following are men or women? Hi guys, this is Irene, and today's video I want to tell you about the influencer red flags. So if you're a new business owner or it's your first time dealing with influencers, I want to tell you the influencers you should avoid. So basically it's avoiding to be scammed by influencers. And if you stick to the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to find the right influencers in your niche for your brand. So let's go. The biggest number one red flag for me is when an influencer has fake followers or fake engagement. You see, when you're paying this influencer, you're paying them for their worth, because when they have hundreds of thousands of followers or tens of thousands of followers, you might think to yourself, oh, they have a lot of that, so I'm going to pay them maybe a lot of money because that's their worth, but they're scamming you. And you might be asking yourself, oh, how can I know that their followers are fake or their engagement is fake? So there are tools that can help you find that out, or you can just do it manually and see that when an influencer has maybe tens of thousands of followers, but they're just getting maybe 100 likes or 200 likes and maybe 15 comments on a post, that just doesn't sit right. So maybe your followers are fake. Another thing I do sometimes, it's so let's say they have tens of hundreds of followers, but and yes, they have still thousands of likes. Sometimes I check through the likes, so I scroll. Sometimes when you might scroll maybe once and twice, and that's it, and those are the likes that they have. But it says that they have 25,000 likes or 3,000 likes, but you just scroll 1, 2 and the likes are fake. That means those likes are fake, or the views or whatever. Even the comments, you can go through the comments. Some comments, they keep on repeating themselves, maybe the same comment on 5 posts. So you might think still those are fake comments, and most of these are people posting these comments because they are robots. They have no profile pictures. They have their accounts are private maybe, and still the comments, maybe they just don't match with the post. Maybe the post is about something that is not even beautiful, maybe educative, and they just say beautiful or hot or something like that. And you can check other posts, this is the same person, this is the same comment in every picture or in every video. So that means still that influencer has fake engagement and fake followers, and you should just avoid them. Like, as soon as you see that, you don't bother yourself, because you don't even know how much real followers they have. Maybe they just have 1,000, just 1,000 real followers, and the rest of them are all fake. The set of influencers that you have to avoid are those influencers that only accept payments on PayPal through friends and family and on goods and services. Don't do that unless you have a proven track record with this influencer. Maybe they're recommended to you by a family member, somebody they've worked with, or you've worked with them before. Because you see, if you send them that money through friends and family, there is no track record. It wasn't a business transaction. So if you try to get your money back, maybe when something goes wrong, it's going to be hard for you. But when you send them that money as products and services, that was a business transaction. So there is a track record, and there is a high chance of you getting that money back. To me, when an influencer insists that they can only accept their payments on PayPal through only friends and family, even though I tell them it's going to happen only 2 or 3 times, because this is going to be a long-term collaboration, and they still insist that's what they do, that's the only way that they get their money, that's fishy, that's suspicious to me. So avoid those kind of influencers. The third thing you need to check when you're choosing your influencers, if they engage with their followers. You see, this is a mistake that I did when I chose my first set of influencers. You shouldn't do it. So what you have to do is to go through their feed. If they reply to the comments, a few comments from their followers, if they go live, and if you see a collaboration in their feed, you need to go see if when people are asking questions about the product or service that they're promoting, did they reply to a few questions of those? They don't have to reply all of them, but did they reply maybe to the first 5, to the first 10, to the first 3 people that asked a question? Because when you give them your product and somebody asks them about something and they don't reply, then you're losing money. And I think you shouldn't go with those influencers, because if you're an influencer and you're not influencing, then that's a red flag. And another set of influencers that you have to avoid are influencers with a wrong following. So let's say you found a female influencer in a fitness niche, and your product or service lies in a fitness niche and for female. So you're thinking, oh, this is a female influencer, my product is for female, so I have to go with her. But what you don't know is maybe most of her following are men, and your product cannot be used by men, and that's going to be a wrong influencer for your product, because men are definitely not going to buy your product. So you're going to ask yourself, so how can I know that most of her following are men or women? You have to ask this influencer before collaborating with them. You have to ask for their insights before collaborating with them. And if they refuse to give them to you, that's a red flag, because what are you hiding? This is a business transaction. Show me what you can give me before I pay you. If you're afraid of asking for those insights, what you're not supposed to be, because as I say, this is a business transaction, then you have to go through their engagement. Are these people that engage to their posts, like and comment, are they men or women? If they are men, definitely not going with them. If they are women, then maybe this is the right influencer for your product. And finally, the last red flag that you need to look out for are those influencers that don't post more often or don't post consistently. You see, as an influencer, you need to be posting consistently to stay relevant to your followers and to gain trust from your followers too. And if you're not consistent, but then your following counting just keeps on going up and up, then that's fishy and it's kind of suspicious. And that to me is a red flag, because maybe most of your followers are fake too. So that's it, guys. Those are some of the red flags you can check out on influencers. Don't be like that person who thinks that just because an influencer has hundreds of thousands of followers or millions of followers, they have a lot to lose, so why could they scam you? Of course they can't scam you, and it's you here who has a lot to lose, because maybe your business is just growing and it has just started. You don't want to lose money just like that. Some of these influencers really cost too much. You don't want to be losing all that money because you just didn't check out a few things before using them. Guys, at the beginning of this video, I said towards the end of it, I'll show you how to find the right influencer for your brand. So let's say your brand is in the makeup or cosmetics niche. I want to give this example with Huda Beauty because it's one of the biggest makeup brands out there. So I opened my Instagram, I searched for Huda Beauty, and now I'm going to her tags. The people that tag her in their posts, most of these people are influencers that use her products, so they tag her in their posts. So you can check these people out when you're looking for your next influencer. You can check these people out and follow the steps to find the right one that I've just said. Or you can go in the suggested followers. So most of these people follow Huda Beauty and are interested in her brand. So you can check them out, or you can check these people that tag her in their posts. But I could really recommend these people that tag her, because most of them don't have like a very, very huge following. Like the people that follow her, as you see, they're all verified. And send them a DM or email if they have one. But if you have more red flags that you could want us to know, things that I've not mentioned in this video, please feel free to share them in the comment section below so that we can all know and try to avoid them before getting our next influencers. And if you found any value from this video, please press the like button, or you can subscribe to this YouTube channel if you like more content like this. Have a great day. Bye bye.